So hello, this is Nicole for my Facebook Live, and today I'm doing it from my phone, and I think it's horizontal, and I'm just hoping that if it isn't, anyways, I've got my my Facebook ready on my computer as well, just in case that this doesn't work out. So today, hi, how are ya? So great to have you here on my phone. I don't know, I can't figure out how to look at your comments or what to do with them, and especially with my phone being horizontal. So I'm hoping that this week, because the actual picture flipped before I went on air, so I'm hoping that it's right side up today. So on that, today, if you've read a little bit of what I am sharing today, is I've been getting asked how I started to learn lessons from nature, or how I started to hear or to acquire the nature's wisdom, and so on and so forth. And for me, I didn't really start by learning from nature, in all honesty. I was on a process of discovering who I am, because I come from a background of abuse, I didn't necessarily want to hear anybody else's opinion. I didn't want to share any of my process with anybody. And I just wanted to be alone with myself, to learn to reconnect to who I am, basically. And the one place that I felt comfortable, the one place that I felt allowed me that space to let go of what society wanted, of just the hustle and bustle of the daily, day-to-day life. That was in nature. That's where I felt the most comfortable while going through this journey of discovering who I am. And slowly, as I learned to disconnect from everything that was going on in my life, and everything that was taking place, I started realizing that I wanted to spend more and more time in nature, which, like I said, was the one place that I felt the most comfortable, was the one place that I felt the quietest, where I could find that inner stillness. And the more time I spent in nature, the more that stillness provided me with information about myself, and looking for tangible examples of it in nature. I could see it. It was right there in front of me. And that's when I started learning, basically, from nature, is through my process of learning to be myself. I was studying energy courses, so I needed to do a lot of work internally. So where I felt that the most comfortable in doing that work was in nature. And so I went for walks, and I went through the process of discovering, going through all the lessons that I had, that I was studying, that I was going through in energy. I slowly started to realize and to see and to hear and to see examples, living examples that were right in front of me, that were taking place in nature. And that's basically how I started to learn from nature. Because I had an ease in nature, I can honestly say, I now, with hindsight, I can go back to in my youth, when I really remember understanding things through nature that I couldn't really explain because I didn't really have the knowledge to dive in deeper into it. But that's kind of what nature does for me, and that's how I learned it, and that's what I'm writing about in my book. That's what I'm sharing. Sorry, I just dropped my selfie stick. That's kind of what I'm sharing in my future book. So anyways, on that, I hope you've enjoyed it, and tell me how you what you get out of your time in nature, and what that looks like for you. Why are you called out in nature? What goodness, or what calls you to nature, and what does it provide for you? So on that, share in your comments below, and I look forward to sharing more in next week's video. And have a great week. Bye for now.